Starship progress, safety approved, new sprinkler system tested. Welcome back to the Elon Musk Signal channel. Are you eagerly awaiting the latest advancements of Starship, SpaceX's ambitious spacecraft? Well, good news awaits you. SpaceX has achieved significant milestones in enhancing the safety and efficiency of Starship, paving the way for breakthrough flights in the future. Are you ready for an exciting journey of exploration? Let's get started. Recently, the Federal Aviation Administration, FAA, issued an important update regarding SpaceX's test flight approval process. According to the announcement, FAA has determined that the incident during the launch of Starship SN-15 on March 14 posed no risk to public safety. This means that Starship can continue test flights while the overall investigation continues, provided all remaining licensing requirements are met. This is a significant step forward for SpaceX towards conducting a test launch in early June. Combined with the successful completion of the wet dress rehearsal, this event has added excitement to the aerospace community. All eyes are now on the FAA, awaiting the final decision on whether the launch will be permitted. Previously, SpaceX had to temporarily halt Starship operations for FAA to conduct a comprehensive assessment of the SN-15 incident. This evaluation process includes examining critical safety systems, the nature and consequences of the incident, the adequacy of existing safety analyses, the performance of safety organizations, and environmental factors. The FAA's lifting of flight restrictions paves the way for Starship to continue its journey to conquer space. According to FAA's licensing process, SpaceX needs to meet two criteria to obtain launch authorization: ensuring public safety standards and completing investigations into previous flight incidents. However, for the fourth test flight, FAA stated that SpaceX only needs to meet the public safety criterion. This means that Flight 4 can proceed even while the investigation into the incident of Flight 3 is ongoing. This is a positive signal for SpaceX's efforts to accelerate the development of Starship this year. While the FAA has confirmed that SpaceX has met public safety standards, the launch of Flight 4 still depends on official licensing. The FAA emphasized in the announcement that SpaceX has not yet received clearance for the next Starship launch. This indicates that the situation could still change. However, we can remain optimistic. In addition to information about the approval process, the launch date has also been nearly finalized. Cameron County recently announced road closures for a 14-hour period, expected from 12 p.m. to 2 p.m. The official launch date is set for June 5, with backup dates on June 6 and 7. SpaceX has also posted that they are targeting the launch of Flight 4 on June 5. This indicates that the licensing process is progressing smoothly and the actual launch date may occur earlier than anticipated. Despite plans for virtual landing support from the Space Control Center, the designated landing zone for the booster rocket remains unchanged, primarily focused near the center of the bay and extending towards the Antilles Mayores area. For Starship, the designated landing area is located in the eastern Indian Ocean, near Western Australia and South Indonesia. Recently, the FAA has also added an additional backup landing area in the Western Indian Ocean, near the southeast of Madagascar Island. With nearly everything in place, it's time to start the countdown for Starship's Flight 4. During the wait, SpaceX remains tirelessly active, continuing rigorous checks on both the rocket and support systems. SpaceX successfully conducted the second wet dress rehearsal for Starship on May 28. This marks a significant step forward in preparing for the Flight 4. This comprehensive water spray test simulated the entire launch process, from fueling to engine cooling and propulsion systems. The main purpose of the test is to ensure that all systems are operating normally and ready for the actual test flight. From 5 a.m. on May 28, Highway 4 was closed, and the launch pad was cleared to prepare for the day's activities. Shortly thereafter, we witnessed a powerful venting process from the Orbital Launch Mount, OLM, and launch tower. By 9:05 a.m., the fueling process commenced, marked by the appearance of frost starting from methane tank B11 and spreading to the remaining fuel tanks. The fueling process proceeded smoothly. Within about an hour, the frost layer reached its peak, indicating that the fuel tanks were fully loaded, estimated to exceed 10 million pounds. Subsequently, following the standard procedure, the depressurization test began at 10:11 a.m., accompanied by a vigorous fuel venting process, notably from the booster. The next step was the fuel drain process, gradually occurring until the frost layer disappeared, signaling the successful completion of the second comprehensive water spray test. But SpaceX's workday at Starbase was not over yet. Following the comprehensive water spray test, SpaceX conducted a water deluge system test. This test aims to simulate fuel leaks during launch preparation and assess the operation of the fire suppression system. This system plays a crucial role in ensuring the safety of the launch pad, ground personnel, and Starship itself. After the successful comprehensive water spray test and fire suppression system test, SpaceX has completed all hardware checks for Starship Flight 4. The entire testing process lasted about a minute and encountered no issues, affirming the effectiveness and reliability of the systems, ready for the upcoming flight. With the completion of the hardware checks, the next stage of preparing for Flight 4 will focus on fully assembling the rocket. In the coming days, SpaceX plans to perform the DSTC, static fire test, cryogenic, procedure to install the Flight Termination System, FTS, package. Once the installation is complete, Starship will be fully assembled, awaiting its launch date. Flight 4 is a significant milestone for the aerospace industry in June. The community is eagerly anticipating this event. Additionally, while all eyes are on Starship, SpaceX continues to quietly achieve success on another front. On May 28, SpaceX successfully launched 23 Starlink satellites on a Falcon 9 rocket from Kennedy Space Center in Florida. This marked SpaceX's 350th launch and the 10th successful landing of a Falcon 9 booster on the Shortfall of Gravitas drone ship. It's also a significant milestone for the Starlink program. With the launch of an additional 23 satellites, the total number of Starlink satellites in orbit has surpassed 6,000. This achievement solidifies Starlink's position as the largest and most powerful satellite internet system in the world. On the same day, May 28, SpaceX also achieved another milestone. At 6:20 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time, 10:20 p.m. Greenwich Mean Time, SpaceX successfully launched the EarthCare satellite from Vandenberg Space Force Base in California. The Falcon 9 booster landed back at Vandenberg's landing zone 4 about 8 minutes after liftoff, marking the 7th landing of booster B-1081. Previously, B-1081 played a crucial role in several missions such as Crew 7, CRS-29, Transporter 10, PACE, and 2 Starlink missions. Approximately 2 minutes and 30 seconds after liftoff, the upper stage of the Falcon 9 flawlessly deployed the EarthCare satellite into its intended orbit. As we look towards the future, it remains unknown what remarkable achievements SpaceX will accomplish next. But one thing is certain, SpaceX is dominating the skies and playing an increasingly important role in international space missions. Thank you for watching the entire video. Please leave your comments about today's broadcast. Don't forget to like, share the video, and subscribe to the channel to stay updated with interesting information. Goodbye and see you in the next video.